So many of us spend our lives chasing an idea we call happiness. We think if we just get that promotion, buy that car, find that perfect partner, reach that next milestone, then we'll finally arrive. But what if I told you that this chase is a trap? That the constant pursuit of a fleeting feeling is actually what's keeping you from something far deeper, far more sustainable, far more fulfilling. Happiness is a beautiful emotion, a wonderful visitor, but it was never meant to be a permanent address. When we make it our sole destination, we often find ourselves on a treadmill, running faster and faster, but never truly getting anywhere. What if, instead of chasing happiness, we started building meaning? Imagine a life not defined by fleeting moments of pleasure, but by a deep, unshakable sense of purpose. A life where your actions, your relationships, your challenges all contribute to a larger story that you are proud to be writing. This isn't about rejecting happiness. It's about finding its source. Meaning is the bedrock upon which genuine, lasting joy is built, and the compass that guides you when you feel lost. It's the difference between a life that feels good and a life that is good. In this video, we're going to explore 10 proven moves to shift your focus from the temporary pursuit of happy to the profound creation of meaning. These aren't quick fixes or empty promises. These are actionable, transformative practices that will help you build a foundation of purpose, one that will support you long after the initial excitement of an achievement fades. We're going to move beyond the surface and discover what truly makes a life feel significant. Are you ready to stop chasing and start building? Let's begin. Our journey begins with the most fundamental question: what do you stand for? To build a meaningful life, we must first lay the foundation. That foundation is your values. These are not just words you like. They are the core principles that guide your decisions when no one is watching. They are your internal compass. Imagine everything external was stripped away. What would be left? What are the non-negotiable truths that define who you are? Is it family? Is it personal growth? Is it creativity? Is it integrity? Is it compassion? This is the first and most crucial step. Don't filter yourself. Write down everything that comes to mind. Family, growth, creativity, contribution, freedom, security, adventure. Think about moments when you felt most proud or alive. What values were you honoring? Conversely, think about times you felt conflicted or regretful. What values were being compromised? This exercise isn't about a perfect list. It's a conversation with yourself, unearthing the pillars that will support your meaningful life. Once you have the list, try to narrow it down to your top 5. These are your guiding stars. Write them down and put them where you see them every day. On your mirror, as your phone's wallpaper, in your journal. When you face a decision, big or small, look at the list and ask, does this choice align with my values? Does it move me closer to the person I want to be? If everything else in your life vanished tomorrow, these values are what you would still stand for. They are your true north, the beginning of your map to meaning. In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with messages that equate happiness with pleasure and wealth. We're told that comfort is the ultimate goal, that more money, more things, more ease. But this is a profound misunderstanding of the human spirit. While there is nothing wrong with comfort or financial security, they are poor substitutes for meaning. Chasing pleasure alone is like trying to build a house on sand. The tide of life will inevitably wash it away. A life built only on avoiding discomfort is a life lived in a very small and ultimately unfulfilling room. The real questions are deeper. We need to shift our internal dialogue. Instead of constantly asking, what will make me happy in this moment? Start asking, what will make me feel proud when I look back on this day? Instead of, what can I get? Ask, what can I give? How can I be useful? This simple change in questioning can radically alter your perspective and your actions. It moves you from a consumer mindset to a contributor mindset. Happiness is often a byproduct of doing something difficult, something that requires effort and sacrifice. The satisfaction you feel after completing a challenging project, helping a friend in need, mastering a new skill, far outweighs the fleeting joy of simple pleasure. Think of the people you admire most. Are they defined by the comfort they've accumulated, or by the challenges they've overcome and the contributions they've made? Meaning is often forged in the fires of effort. Don't chase comfort alone. It's a siren's call that leads to a shallow shore. Instead, ask what makes you feel proud. Ask what makes you feel useful. Ask what makes you feel alive, even when it's hard. The answer to those questions will point you toward a path rich with purpose, a path where happiness is not the destination, but a welcome companion on the journey. Having a grand vision for a meaningful life is inspiring, but without action, it remains a daydream. The bridge between your values and a lived reality is built with purposeful goals. This isn't just about creating a to-do list, it's about translating your why into a how. A purpose without a plan is just a wish. Your goals become the tangible steps that carry you in the direction of your values. If one of your core values is growth, a purposeful goal might be to read one book a month on a new subject. If your value is contribution, a goal could be to volunteer 2 hours every week. These goals give your purpose traction. The key is to break down your big, intimidating visions into small, manageable, achievable steps. A huge goal like write a book can be paralyzing, but a small goal like write 500 words every day is actionable. This is where the magic of momentum comes in. Each small step you complete builds confidence and creates a positive feedback loop. You start to see progress, and that progress fuels your motivation to continue. The feeling of moving towards something significant, even slowly, is a powerful source of meaning in itself. Direction is more important than speed. So, look at your core values. For each one, ask yourself, what is one small, concrete action I can take this week to live this value? Measurable, time-bound. Instead of get healthier, try walk for 30 minutes, 3 times this week. This process transforms your abstract purpose into a concrete daily practice. It turns your grand vision for a meaningful life into the small, deliberate choices you make every single day. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and momentum toward a purpose creates the direction that defines your life. One of the most profound paradoxes of a meaningful life is this: we often find ourselves by losing ourselves in the service of others. A life focused solely on self-gratification eventually feels empty and small, but a life that includes contribution feels expansive and significant. When you shift your focus from "what can I get" to "what can I give," your entire world changes. This doesn't mean you have to abandon your own needs, but it means you recognize that your well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of the community around you. Impact is a powerful fuel for meaning. Service can take countless forms. It doesn't have to be a grand, dramatic gesture. It can be woven into the fabric of your daily life. It can be through your work, creating a product that genuinely helps people, being a manager who truly supports their team's growth. It can be through formal volunteering at a local shelter. It can be through a school. It can be through an environmental organization. It can be through mentorship, sharing your knowledge and experience with someone starting out. It's about finding an intersection between your skills and the world's needs. The act of contribution connects you to something larger than yourself. No life is without pain, without hardship, without loss. It is an unavoidable part of the human experience. Our first instinct is often to run from suffering, to numb it, to resent it. We see it as an interruption to our happiness, a detour from the life we are supposed to be living. But the most resilient and purposeful people don't just endure suffering, they transform it. They reframe hardship not as a meaningless affliction, but as a powerful opportunity for growth, a catalyst for deeper meaning. The question is not if you will suffer, but how you will respond when you do. This is not about toxic positivity or pretending that pain doesn't hurt. It hurts. The key is to sit with that pain and ask new questions. Instead of, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can this experience make me stronger?" How can it make me more compassionate? How can it make me more resilient? This shift in perspective gives you agency. It turns you from a passive victim of circumstances into an active participant in your own growth. Pain can carve out depths in our hearts that we didn't know existed, creating more space for empathy, wisdom, and understanding.